Boris Johnson is facing the biggest rebellion of his premiership this evening, with as many as 80 Tory MPs preparing to vote against the government's plan to introduce COVID certification for entry into nightclubs and other larger venues from tomorrow. Now, the PM has spent the morning trying to persuade some of those potential rebels that this is just a temporary measure to stem the spread of Omicron. But really, there's considerable anger across all wings of the Conservative Party over this. You have the libertarian Conservatives who fear that this is a slippery slope towards something more draconian and authoritarian in the future that will impinge upon people's liberties and freedoms. Then you have those who just think it's illogical and that COVID passports won't work in stemming the spread of the virus. And then you have a whole large rump of MPs who are really fed up with Boris Johnson and the way that Number 10 is being run at the minute. We've had the string of allegations about Christmas parties in Whitehall. We've had the claims about the way that Boris Johnson's refurbishment of his Downing Street flat was paid for. We've had the Owen Paterson sleaze storm, and all of these things are in the mix going into tonight's vote. Now, it's worth noting that, of course, Labour have said they will back the Plan B measures tonight, so there's no chance of a government defeat. So this really offers disgruntled Tory MPs the opportunity to have a bit of a free hit at Boris Johnson and to send him a message. And the question is whether tonight's vote will turn into something a bit longer term, whether it will be the start of a much bigger test of Boris Johnson's leadership.